do whatever's needed.
2 injuries, one of their stars out. It's all about how you respond to adversity.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Chris Paul out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Booker in at the 3. And here are the Suns. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Doncic outside. Back to Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Outside for Booker. Knocks down the long J.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Porzingis. Now Doncic. Hardaway up top. He's guarded by Paul. The whistle for the blocking foul. He'll head to the line.
You know, for Tim Hardaway Jr., it's the family business. His dad was a pro and an outstanding one in his own right in the NBA. So Junior knows exactly what it takes to excel at this level.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Paul against Hardaway. Out to Bridges. Outside Booker. Hardaway against Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
You know, one of the things that makes Chris Paul such a terrific floor general is his ability to run the pick and roll. Whether he passes it or keeps it, he usually always makes the right decision.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Poke loose. Hardaway with it. Doncic with it. It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by Ayton. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Bridges against Doncic. Bridges passes to Paul. And the Suns get another 3.
That's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
Bridges against Doncic. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Back to Paul. And stolen by Porzingis. To the inside. Powell. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And, you know, when Powell is this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul.
And he sinks the second. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Paul against Hardaway. Paul passes to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Doncic against Bridges. It's Doncic with a drive. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Bridges down low, guarded by Doncic. Here's Bridges. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Paul for 3. They get it back. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Powell outside. Hardaway on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. The Suns leading. Bridges outside. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Bridges against Doncic. Pass to Powell. Outside Hardaway. Here's Doncic. Nice D from Bridges. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Suns ahead, up 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Dwight Powell out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Pass to Booker. Here's Bridges. This one for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Doncic outside. Puts up a 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second. And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Bridges passes to Paul. The 3 is up. That shot off the mark. And it's Dallas the other way. Inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense, Clark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Dallas ball.
The Mavericks trailing. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Back to Doncic. Takes the 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Paul passes to Ayton. And again, another missed shot.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Stolen by Bridges.
He saw the pass coming a mile away. Was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
Booker can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Back to Finney-Smith.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Powell against Crowder. Powell passes to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. And Doncic launches from deep. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's the 3. Crowder grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Bridges on the attack. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Finney-Smith's got 5.
I just love the ball movement.
54 seconds left to play in the first half. Ball against Hardaway. And Paul gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness.
Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. No good. Great D that time from Porzingis. Doncic up top. Shoots over Booker. Doncic's shot is good.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. All right, Allie's ready to go. Thanks, Allie.
The Mavericks, 23.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got JaVale McGee. Abdel Nader is out there with Cameron Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He's always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Back to Marjanovic. Oh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority from McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Pass to Payne. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 5-point Phoenix lead.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Brunson. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as many as 11.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Kleber outside. Shot from the wing. And he can't bank that one in. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Payne, the pass to McGee. It's Nader on the wing. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Bullock. Jacks up a three. Counted from distance. Bullock's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now here's McGee from deep. Johnson. Here's Shamet. Count the basket and the foul. It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
That's his first personal.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Pass to Marjanovic. Brunson with it, and it's McGee picking him up. Here's Bullock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Tipped.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Outside Payne. Let's go with a three. The shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Brunson. And the layup falls. Brunson's gotten his first points in this one.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Now Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Dallas has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Spins. Brunson passes to Brown. Johnson against Kleber. That one falls.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
46 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Off target from outside. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. 19 seconds left to play in the third quarter. McGee in the post. Marjanovic on him. Pass to Nader. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Nader's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7-point.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And here's Doncic taking a look at the Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Porzingis in at the center position, filling out the middle.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Paul against Hardaway. Paul passes to Booker. 6 to shoot. Back to Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Ayton with the stuff.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Doncic passes to Powell. Paul against Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Paul against Hardaway. Now here's Bridges. Defense is right there. Clock at 6. Paul passes to Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Doncic finds Powell. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the triple.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the three ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Out left to the wing. Up top, Paul. Defended by Hardaway. Paul passes to Crowder. And that one comes up a bit short.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Oh, deflected. Stolen by Bridges. 3-on-3. Back to Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. Another three for Phoenix.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Doncic against Bridges. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Doncic passes to Porzingis.
You know what makes Porzingis a nightmare matchup, guys, is his size, skill, and agility.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Booker with it. For three. Good D by Finney-Smith. Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Doncic, right side. Powell, a screen on Bridges. Here's Doncic. Count it!
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Fires the three. Connects from downtown. And the Suns lead by 8.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They double team Paul. Pass to Aiden. From deep. Paul can't get it to go. Here's Porzingis. Doncic outside. Money from deep.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
So the Suns win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead.
matchup in the low post. How do you see the Battle of the Bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Here's Paul. Bridges outside. From deep, just 5 to shoot. Booker with a deep 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Barton wide open, he fires. And again, Denver with the triple.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Loud for your Suns Dancers. Give them a hand and your Suns Dancers dance team.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. 6-point game. Oh, and you know, when you talk about athletic and acrobatic players, circus-like players, Doris, Aaron Gordon leaps to mind.
Oh, my goodness, no question. Few guys are as explosive as Aaron Gordon around the cup. This guy has shown off his abilities in multiple dunk contests, including the 2020 contest where many people believe he should have been the winner.
And here is Murray after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Passes it to Barton. Back to Murray. He takes it in. Porter outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Murray against Paul. The pass to Booker.
Love the determination by Murray on defense. Really doing his best to pester these shooters.
The shot's good from Paul.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's Barton following the 3 from Chris Paul. It's Barton with the drive, and Barton throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Paul dishes to Crowder. Booker against Barton. Booker the pass to Ayton. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Paul with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. The 3. And no good. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Porter kicks to Murray. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Crowder. The shot comes out, and the Nuggets going the other way. Murray surveying the D. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Lob pass to Gordon. That shot off the mark.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Murray, here we go. And a wide open look for Porter. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Crowder against Gordon. Paul outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Booker. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Murray with it. Bridges covering. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the touch from deep. Jokic recognizes when he should look to shoot from that area.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Can they get it? He's off on that one. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets leading by 5. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul passes to Booker. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 5. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
For 3, Murray. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns trail by 3.
And you talked to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Now here's Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul against Murray. Barton outside. It's Porter outside. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
And here's Booker after Michael Porter made the last 3-pointer.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
For the 3, and again Denver with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Paul. He dishes it to Ayton. Back to Paul. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, Paul can be consistent from that part of the floor. Defenses should know you can't allow his mid-range game to start cooking.
Count it. Martin's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Bridges outside. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. And you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Out to the wing, 5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Murray finds Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Nikola Jokic.
Murray's got 4 assists in the game. The NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
And here's Jokic after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. It's good. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5 in the corner. Crowder with it. Booker outside. Beyond the arc. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Murray outside. On the wing, Gordon. And he drives in. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Paul looking over the floor. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray outside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Murray with it. Outside Gordon. Pass to Jokic. 4 on the clock. Over Ayton.
Well, you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
And it's Paul missing. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
The Nuggets, 25.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, Austin Rivers is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Green, and it's Dozier in at the 3, the small forward. And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving. The need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Here's Payne. Denver getting their last shot to go. It's stolen by Green. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. I wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here is Morris. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Here's Najee. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Assist from
Najee's got his first bucket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Payne. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Passes it to Nader. Back to Payne. Latrey bangs home the trifecta. Payne's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Back to Morris. 90 seconds now into the second half. Launches it. No good on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Here's Payne. Here's the pass to Nader. Poke loose. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Denver ball.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Morris outside. And he uses the glass on the way. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Payne gets a wide open look. Another three for Phoenix.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Morris looking over the floor. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Suns trail by 4. Here's Nader. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. The feed to McGee. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Morris into the lane. Lays it up off the glass. Morris has got 6 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Johnson with a screen on Morris. In the corner. Shamet with it. And it's off from 3-point range. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now, here's Jokic. He has 7. There's Porter with the 3. Drills it from outside. Porter's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. Has such a quick release on that jumper.
Ball against Murray. Ayton kicks to Paul. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Over Gordon. Paul can't get it to go. Denver leading by 7. 41 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Murray. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. All right, fans, that was the Suns dance team. Make some noise.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 9-point game. And stolen by Barton. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 9.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Paul outside. To halt the run, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Denver Nuggets, 13 points up. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. The Nuggets leading by 15. And here is Murray to the middle. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Denver's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Murray, the pass to Jokic, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Denver making a switch here. Naji's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Zeke Naji.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Jokic passes to Naji. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic, no good. Suns trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
First team foul.
Paul against Murray. Deflected by Jokic. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
His third personal foul. Second team foul.
Denver leading by 17. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Chris Paul. That's his fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
Murray against Paul. Murray outside to the right side. Lock at 6.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Murray kicks to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Back to Jokic. And stolen by Ayton. Fast break. Here come the Suns with 3. Booker. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 5. Here's Naji. And he jams it with authority.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots
2 minutes
the open man.
Game. 2 minutes.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
.153 left in the fourth quarter. Paul. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, despite pretty good defense, Chris Paul finishes the shot. That's about concentration and being locked in.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Barton outside from the arc. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker looking around. In the corner, it's Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Down low, here's Crowder. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, how fantastic is Jay Crowder in the pick-and-roll environment? Can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nuggets.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jokic.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
And here's Booker following the three from Will Barton. No good from Booker. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
Three-point field goal.
And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 18. Paul. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
And so they foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Free throw good, Murray.
2 shots.
Good on both.
And Murray really burst on the scene during the NBA bubble of 2020, really proving how dangerous of a player he can be.
Here's Paul. Rejected by Murray. Got a piece of it. Crowder with the steal. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
efficient offenses in the league. Brent, different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, B.A. Scary offensive talent on the floor. When these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively. There's no stopping them.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Conley. And too long on the shot.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but he's still very much a high percentage look.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Now Gobert. Pass to Bogdanovic. Driving in. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Here's Conley, coming off a Suns make. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. Up and over Crowder. Phoenix grabs the miss. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Booker for 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
To the inside. And Crowder with the jam.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 so far. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell into the lane. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Gotta push him out further.
Paul against Conley. And Paul gets it to go.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. 5 on the clock. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovic on the wing. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry.
Man, when a guy like Chris Paul is hustling out there, it's going to inspire the rest of the team, blitzing the shooters well with his quickness.
Outside Booker. There's the triple. And he can't get that one. And it's Utah the other way. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Crowder, a screen on Bogdanovic. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Outside for Booker. Back to Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. 4-3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Bridges against Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Yeah, communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. From deep, Conley. The Jazz again can't hit. Outside Paul. Over Conley. And that one's good. Paul's got 6 points.
And Chris Paul so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, we're coming out of the
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Paul against Conley. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Crowder, a screen on Conley. Here's a three from Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bridges against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. And there's the drive. Knocked away. Here's Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft, and he averaged a double-double his first year in the NBA. Exciting to see what is next for this big man.
And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
5 to shoot. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. Bridges passes to Crowder. Stolen by Conley. Bogdanovich against Bridges. Pass to Mitchell. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Pulls it. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Booker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Suns lead by 5.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll. With his size and speed, he can be very dangerous in these sets.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Conley against Paul. Outside Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Gobert. Guarded closely. Here's Mitchell. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Knocks it loose. Here's Bridges. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Utah trailing here. 1:21 left to play in the half. On the wing, Mitchell. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
The assist.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
And here's Paul. He has 6. Up top, Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz. Crowder with a steal. Down low. And Booker with the jam.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
The Jazz have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Paul against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Lets it fly. Stolen by Booker. Paul against Conley. Crowder outside. Outside Booker. Crowder with a screen. From outside the arc. It doesn't go for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Here's Clarkson. Here's Oni for 3. Drills it from deep.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Payne with it. Pass to McGee, and that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
Here's Shamet. The lead is 2. McGee, a screen on Clarkson. Shamet into the lane. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Gay outside. This for the tie. The kick out to Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. 4 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks. Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Good on the bucket. And the Suns lead by 2.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Driving to the basket, pass to Shamet. Now McGee. target at the rim. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Phoenix on D. The lead is 2. Gay attacking. Up and in on the layup. Gay's gotten his first basket of the night.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. He can't hit that time. And Utah will come the other way. Clarkson attacking. Whiteside with it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. For the lead, and he lays it up and in.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Stolen by Ingles. Payne against Whiteside. On the wing, Ingles. Gay left side. Back to Ingles. Pass to Gay. 6 to shoot. And here is Ingles. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Payne on the bounce. Now Johnson. Knocked loose. Pass to McGee. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal
It's going to be
foul.
on Hassan Whiteside.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Crowder, he's checked in for Johnson. Bridges comes in for Nader. Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Now here's Conley. On the take, the 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Field goal.
Mitchell's got 9 points.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Paul laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the
previous play is under
the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Jazz. They lead by 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The kick out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Crowder grabs the miss.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim.
That's his
Sweet play.
Foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Bridges. The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Radiant fans, get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Hayden with a screen. Just 5 to shoot. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Booker, pass to Crowder. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physically.
Conley up top. He's guarded by Paul. Paul against Conley. He takes it in. Here's Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 6. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And here's Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Clock at 6. On the wing, Crowder. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Crowder's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
Outside Conley. Here he goes. Pass to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside. Crowder with a screen. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Outside Paul. Misses the 3.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Back to Mitchell. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. Going inside, and there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell with the ball. The 3-ball. The Suns clear it. Crowder's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker for 3. Fires in the triple.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker. But man, when he makes one, he'll open up a can of them.
Conley against Paul. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovich up top. Covered by Crowder. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. The 3 from Mitchell. Bogdanovich, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, VA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside for Booker. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Conley goes in. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, he nails it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Paul passes to Bridges. Crowder with a screen. With his first shot attempt. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Bogdanovich with it. Outside Conley. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. And they, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
score in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it never add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Rejected by Booker. They retain possession. Powell finds Doncic. Second shot opportunity. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And here's Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Fires it up. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker. Ayton's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Phoenix.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Booker kicks to Paul. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
And, Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he could be the leading scorer on a championship-caliber team.
Here's Bridges. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. That one wide left. The Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. Powell kicks to Finney Smith. Got a piece of it. Paul with the steal. Ayton dishes to Booker. Off target with his 3. Not a fast start for the Mavericks. Still without a basket in the game. The shot's good.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Suns leading by 3. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Bridges. They get it back. And Ayton stays with it.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Paul against Doncic. Hardaway passes to Doncic. 3-pointer. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Paul passes to Crowder. Bridges outside. Drives to the hoop, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Now, here's Doncic. Inside, here's Finney Smith. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Now here's Paul. And there's the drive. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Doncic against Paul. Powell the pass to Doncic. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Doncic. Pass Pass to Finney-Smith. Ball against Doncic. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 5 now.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns ahead. They're up by 9.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Dwight Powell is out there with Porzingis. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch on his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. The results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And Booker kicks to Paul. Shoots over Doncic. Doncic with the block.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
It's Powell on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Doncic passes to Powell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on 8.
Second team
And Powell, with that long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense and forcing them to foul.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Pass to Hardaway. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Paul passes to Ayton. He kicks it to Crowder. Back to Ayton. Powell with the steal. On the wing, Hardaway. Doncic outside. From down low. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Paul with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Paul's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
The ball control that Chris Paul has is fantastic. I mean, those dribble moves, and he's got a bunch of them, look effortless.
It's tipped. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic, and that one is good. Doncic has got 7 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Paul looking around. Now the pass to Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Bridges outside. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Ayton. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Paul's running. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Mavericks trail by 9. Powell finds Doncic. The shot from the low post is good. And that's now 9 points for Luka Doncic.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Passes it to Crowder. Booker against Hardaway. Back to Crowder. Fires the three. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And stolen by Booker. Crowder from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Phoenix with a 10-point lead. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Cam Johnson. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader in at the 3 spot. Hardaway, no good. Suns leading by 10. Powell with the steal. Knocked loose. Hardaway goes in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark. Showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Jr. never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a cool story.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. And the Mavericks making a change here. Brown's checked in. And the slam dunk by McGee.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Brunson the pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Shamet. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trail by 10. The shot by Kleber, wide open. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
The shot by Nader, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Nader. He's guarded by Bullock. Johnson finds Shamet. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Shamet's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Back to Kleber. Some nice passing here by Dallas. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Johnson kicks to Nader. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off, and the shot goes in. Shamet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front with the head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Shamet. Pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Now here's Brunson. Payne covering. And the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Brunson. Payne covering. Passes it to Marjanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Down kicks to Marjanovic. He dishes it to Bullock. No good on the triple. Suns leading by 7. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Ball's knocked loose. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Payne dishes to Johnson. His three-pointers off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Shamet, the pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. There's the triple. Phoenix, no good that time either. And so it's the Phoenix Suns bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
All right, cookies coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Phoenix leading by 7. Maxi Kleber is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Marjanovic. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Pass to Brown. Back to Brunson. Kicks it to Brown. 6 to shoot. Pass to Brunson. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Right side, Crowder. Booker outside. Shoots the 3. That shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And there's the pass to Kleber. He kicks to Bullock. Passes it to Marjanovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Marjanovic has got his first basket of the night.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Ball against Brunson. Out to the right wing. Ayton wide open. No good with the triple. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 8-point game. For 3, Bullock gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Ball passes to Bridges. Offensive rebound. And Ayton stays with it. And the Suns lead by 7.
And this is why you got to put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
Kleber against Crowder. Kleber, the pass to Brown. Driving inside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Booker against Hardaway. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Out to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Ayton. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one doesn't go. Now the Suns take it the other way. Ball outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, going back to his rookie season in 2006, Paul shot under 30% from deep. It's amazing how much he's improved that part of his game.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Powell against Crowder. Hardaway with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
It's Crowder on the wing. Booker outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Hardaway. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. Powell with a screen on Paul. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And the shot falls short this time. Suns leading by 7. Booker outside. To the paint, Powell with the steal.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
You know, Hardaway Jr. has expanded his range over time, and now he's become a very confident shooter when he looks at it from behind the arc.
Doncic against Paul. Bridges dishes the ball. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Dallas. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And it's Doncic missing. Doncic with the steal. Hardaway passes to Powell. Outside Hardaway. Dallas calls timeout. What's your take, guys?
Well, this game is over. It's out of reach, guys. They didn't even need that timeout. I guess they're not ready to quit just yet, but there's no way they can score 4 points in less than a half second.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They seem to relish their role as the bad...
opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And for the Nuggets, on the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly, and the three-pointer goes.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that free ball down.
Pass to Jokic. Paul against Murray. Up top, Porter. The 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Here's Phoenix. Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Barton. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Here's Jokic. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Porter against Bridges. Porter, the pass to Gordon. Outside for Porter. Takes the 3. The Suns clear it. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Paul.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Murray against Paul. Jokic in the post. Oh, no good again that time.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Right side Paul. Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 5 points.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Murray drives in, and it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray, upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Jokic. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Ayton against Murray. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix will come the other way. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ayton, the screen on Gordon. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to Porter. Now here's Murray. Back to Porter. And he makes it on the layup.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Here's Paul. Over Murray. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. The Suns on top.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Please welcome.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the floor for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Booker, the pass to Paul. Pass to Ayton. It's tipped. On the wing, Porter fires the 3. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns leading. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Outside Paul. Launches it. The shot off that time. And Denver the other way now.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Booker against Barton. From deep three-point range. Booker can't get it to go. The Nuggets have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. And that one's good. Paul's got 7. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Murray passes to Porter. From deep, Jokic, and the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Out to Bridges, beyond the arc. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Murray. And he drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Murray against Paul. Ayton with it. There's 1:34 left in the first half. Paul shot is off. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Denver has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Jokic with a screen on Paul. Murray finds Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
So steady jump shooting. Jokic almost has a set shot under control when he lets it fly.
Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's the 3. Bridges misses. For Denver, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Phoenix has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Outside Booker. From downtown, Denver grabs the miss. And here's Barton outside. Knocks down the long J. And now a three-point Denver lead.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
The drive by Paul to the middle. Ayton. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Here's Shamet. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes. Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Nikola Jokic. What a contribution.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Jeff Green, Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
And here's Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Sinks the tray. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And Doris Saric, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
The Suns trailing. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Payne against Morris. Pass to McGee. And yep, it's good. And the Suns lead by 1. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Here's Najee. Fires the three. Rebounded by Payne. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Shamet. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Well, this is huge for Austin Rivers. When he's making an impact defensively, it lifts his team.
Morris against Payne. Got a hand on it. Deflects the pass. Pass to Najee. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
They set the pick to the inside. Stolen by Payne. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
On the attack, Morris. Here's Najee. And again, Denver no good.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Outside Payne. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Shamet. Driving inside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
On the attack, Morris. Good. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Šarić. Back to Payne. Clock at 6. Now Šarić. And he banks in the layup. Šarić has got his first basket.
They're really working the paint now.
For Denver, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Nnaji, defended by Payne. Nnaji, good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Shamet on the take. Pass to Payne. Over Morris. And another basket for Phoenix.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Payne against Morris. Here's Dozier. The drive by Rivers. Shoots from the block. Got a piece of it.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Šarić. And Šarić throws it down.
Wow, Dario Šarić gets himself perfectly positioned, and that's an easy dunk.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Nnaji. Tipped away. It's stolen by Šarić. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Shamet. Sinks it from distance. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter.
This is the fourth quarter. This is our house. Everybody needs.
And here's Denver. And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Murray passes to Jokic. Barton outside.
Blocking foul called on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Murray. From behind the arc. And another 3 for Denver.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his first
outside Paul.
First team foul.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Ayton, no good. The Nuggets trail. Gordon with it. Outside Murray. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Barton, a good look. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Paul against Murray. Paul drives in. Outside for Booker. Let's go with a 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the chance.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Ball against Murray. Pass to Barton. Out to Gordon. Jokic with it. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Paul. The D's right on him. It's Bridges on the wing. Off target with the three. Denver has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Barton, the pass to Jokic. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Murray, no good.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. And over and back. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Outside Porter. Gordon on the wing, covered by Crowder. Porter, the pass to Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. Yep, count it.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
1 minute left in the fourth. Paul passes to Bridges. Ayton with a screen. The baseline J is on the way. Bridges misses. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
Murray passes to Gordon. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. Count it!
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Well, I love the concentration. Simply stated, when Aaron Gordon is this locked in, he is very difficult to deal with.
And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Here's Murray. Oh, Paul with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
When your mechanics are as consistent and reliable as Chris Paul's, range becomes a non-issue.
So the Suns win it. up at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted areas.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker from the arc. And Conley grabs the miss. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Crowder grabs the miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Paul. The three-pointer off the mark. Conley against Paul. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Into the lane. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. The Jazz with another miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And it's Paul off the drive. The shot comes out. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And that one's good. Mitchell.
And with great body control, too. Mitchell maneuvers himself nicely for contact finishes.
Outside for Booker. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovic. And Ayton pulls it down.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Paul with it.
2 minutes.
Pass to Bridges. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. Baseline try. Bridges misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Crowder with a steal. Outside Booker. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Utah trailing here. 1:14 left in the first. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. And there's the lob. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
For Utah, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. And here's Mitchell. Booker defending. And here's Paul. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Up and over Conley. Paul shot is off.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Looking to end the drought. The shot by Conley. No good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Out to the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. One second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Well, a good close contest so far as we've...
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get back to your chance.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. It was crippling defense.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in its center. Now here's Paul. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Gobert with a block. Down low. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Now here's Bridges. 5 on the clock. It's Booker on the wing. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Booker's got 5.
Yeah, there's no stress in Devin Booker's game. Shot clock winding down. He gets it.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Here's O'Neal driving to the basket. Back to Bogdanovich. Knocks it down from distance.
And they look more confident now, putting that rough first quarter behind them.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. The 3 is up. On target from range.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovich from long range. Pass to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Booker. It's deflected, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Paul. 3-pointer, Bridges. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell against Booker. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley from deep. Drops in the 3. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. Right side, Paul. Back to Bridges.
Remaining in the first round.
Three-pointer. And the Suns get it back. Ayton. Booker against Mitchell. Booker on the take. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming this way. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And Booker is tremendous at driving to the inside, throws himself at the D to get the call.
Utah's gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Conley passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Conley. Here's O'Neal. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Paul against Conley. The kick out to Paul. Bridges, left side. Pass to Ayton. And Booker puts up a deep three. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. For Utah, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Conley against Paul. The three from Mitchell. Crowder grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Mitchell against Booker. 6 to shoot. Now Mitchell. There's the drive. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Mitchell's got 6.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Takes a 3. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Jazz. Allie, as always, thanks.
The Suns 12.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Utah leading. Gay outside. Pass to Oni. Outside, Ingles. He drops it from range. Ingles has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Payne. Here's Shamet driving in. Up top, McGee. Launches a 3. A shot by Johnson, no good. Utah's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Back to Whiteside. Uses the glass on the layup. Whiteside's got his first bucket in this one. And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brett.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
The Jazz Dancers dance team, make some noise for the fans.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Shamet, no good. The Jazz shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Now here's Clarkson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ingles. There's the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Get on your feet. Make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on, get lost in your chance dances.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Left side Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. It's stolen by Clarkson. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Utah has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Over McGee. Whiteside down low. Covered by McGee. Here's Ingles. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And the basket by Shamet.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shamet has been great from the three-point line. 42% from 3 as a rookie.
Here's Oni. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Gay. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Payne on the bounce. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. To the wing on the left. Johnson against Ingles. Here's McGee. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Clarkson up top with the drive. It's stolen by Johnson. Payne, the pass to McGee. From deep, Johnson. And the Suns get another 3.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them get back in the ball game.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Gay, a screen on Paul. Gay outside. 26 seconds left in the third. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gay's got 6.
Yeah, you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
And here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Inside. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
And good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Clarkson outside, and we've reached the end of the third. It's the Jazz. They're up by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Crowder. Now here's Bridges. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Mitchell with the ball. And there's the drive. Back to Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Paul passes to Bridges. Soft touch off the glass.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Outside Paul. Counted.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
For Utah, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Mitchell drives in. Gobert up top. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got his first 2 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Ball against Conley. Takes it inside. It's Booker on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Gobert.
2 minutes.
Outside Bogdanovich. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Utah has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Ball against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Crowder with a steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Paul with it. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes. Paul's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Chris Paul showing his strength there, just bullying his way past the defense and that aggressive coverage.
Mitchell against Booker. Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Got a hand on it.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Conley against Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, it really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Crowder against Bogdanovich. So we see the Jazz get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.